Welcome to SQL class. This is the second day of SQL. So yesterday we had SQL introduction, right? So we studied basic things in SQL. Let me just share the screen. Okay, so we studied basic terminologies in SQL. What all things you will be learning in this course? Terms like what is a data, what is a database, what is database management system, what is SQL, and then we also studied how to install SQL on your machine, right? And then we started with the basic command of how to retrieve data from database, right? So that is what we studied yesterday. So today we'll be continuing with SQL commands. We will learn some more commands in SQL. But before we get started, any questions from yesterday's class? Anyone is having any questions? Okay. All right. If there are no questions, we will get started with today's session. Let me connect to Management Studio. So yesterday we studied one basic command, right? Select star from table name. Now this is a command which will retrieve all the rows from your table. Now to write queries, I'll click on new query button. When I click on new query, I'll get the editor window. Here in the editor window, I can write all my SQL queries. I already have Northwind database installed. Now let me go back to the same query that we did yesterday. So if I want to retrieve rows from any particular table, say I want rows from customers table, so I will write the query select star from table name. Select star from table name. Table name is customers table, right? Select star from table name. So this is going to give me all the rows from customers table. Now where this customers table is located? It is located in the Northwind database, right? So I'll select Northwind from the drop down. Either you can click on the execute button or you can press F5. Let me click on execute. So this query is going to give me all the rows from customers table. There are 91 rows. So all 91 rows you can see in the result, right? Now we wrote one more query also. Star means all columns. Star is going to fetch all the columns from the table. So in case you don't need all the columns, you can replace star with the column names. So I can write select. So if I want only selected columns, I can mention the column names I want. Say if I want customer ID and contact name, only these two. Just replace star with the column names that you want in your result. From which table? Customers table. Now I have to select only this query and execute. Now it will give me all 91 rows but only two columns in my result, right? Customer ID and contact name. These are the two queries that we studied yesterday. Now what happens when you run both query without selecting anything? If I just hit execute button, it is going to give you result for both the queries. No matter how many queries you are writing in the editor window, if you want to run any particular query, then you can select only that query and hit the execute button. So in case you don't select anything, if you just hit execute, then it is going to give you result for all the queries. Right now in my editor window, I have two queries. I'll get result for both. First result is for select star from customers. Down below this one, second result This one is for the second query, right? This one is for select customer ID contact name from customers, right? So you can execute multiple queries so that you are going to get result for all the queries that are there in your editor window. Now these are the two simple queries to start with. Now let us learn some more commands. We know how to filter the columns, right? Just replace star with the column names that you want in your result. Now what if I want to filter rows? Let me go back to select star from customers. When I do select star from customers, it will show me all the customers there in the customers table. How many rows are there? There are 91 rows, right? Now say I have a condition. I don't want all the rows from customers table. I want only selected rows. Say I want only those. Now if you look at the customers table, there is a column called as country, right? So there is a country column. Now say I want list of all the customers whose country is USA. There are many countries in the list. There are customers from Germany, Mexico, UK, Sweden, France, Spain, Canada, Argentina. There are many. But I don't want all the customers. I have a condition here. What is my condition? I want list of all the customers whose country is USA. Whose country is USA. Now that is my condition. So how to filter rows? I will write select star from which table? Customers table. Select star from customers table, but this is going to give me all the rows, but I don't want all rows. I have a condition here. What is my condition? Where is a command which is used for conditions. Where, what is my condition? Where country column should have value USA, right? So this is my condition. Select star from customers table. This is going to give you all the rows, but I don't want all rows. I have a condition. What is my condition? My condition is I want only those customers whose country is equal to USA. So using where is a command in SQL which can be used for conditions. So what where command is going to do, it out of 91 rows which are there in the customers table, it is going to select only those customers whose country column is having value USA. Now when I run this, how many rows are there? 13 rows. And if you look at the country column, there's only USA in the list. You'll not see any other country, which means there are 13 customers whose country is USA. So it is going to give me list of only those customers whose country is USA. Right? So using where, you can filter the rows, you can apply conditions. You can use it on any column. Let us try one more. Let me go back to customers table. Now say I want list of all the customers who are owners. Here there is a column called as contact title, right? For each customer, their contact title is mentioned here in this column. Now say I want list of all the customers who are owner. Contact title should be equal to owner. So what query I should be writing? Select star from table name. What is the table name? Customers table. Select star from customers table, and what is my condition? I'll use where for condition. Where contact title, where contact title is equal to, what should be the contact title? Owner. Select star means all rows from customers table where contact title is equal to owner. Now when I run this, I get 17 rows in my result, and if you look at the contact title, there are only owners in the list. So it is going to give me, out of 91 rows, it is going to give me list of only those customers whose contact title is owner. That is how you filter the rows. So whenever you have any condition, you want only selected rows from the table, then you can use where command to filter the rows. You can write your condition using where command. Now say I have two conditions. I want list of all the customers whose country is USA or country is equal to UK. I have two conditions. So I want list of all the customers whose country is either USA or UK. So in these two examples, we had only one condition, right? In the first one, I wanted list of all customers whose country is USA. In the second one, I wanted list of all the customers whose contact title is owner. Now I have two conditions. I want list of all the customers whose country is either USA or UK. I want only USA and UK in my list. So for that, I will write a query like this. For multiple conditions, I will write select star from which table? Customers table. For condition, I will use where. What is my condition? Where country, first condition is where country should be equal to USA. But I have one more condition. What is my other condition? Or country should be equal to UK. Country value should be either equal to USA or country value should be equal to UK. Now when I run this, it is going to give me list of all the customers whose country is either UK or USA. If you look at the country column, you will get only UK or USA in your list. Right? USA or UK. No other country you can see. So there are 20 customers whose country is either USA or UK. So using or, you can write multiple conditions. You can add one more if you want. If I want USA, UK or Germany, then I can write country is equal to Germany. Now you will see USA, UK and Germany in the list. Now there are 31 rows. There's Germany also. Germany, UK, Germany, UK, USA, Germany, UK. So only these three countries are there in the list, which means this query is going to give me list of all the customers who are either residing in USA or UK or Germany. So using or, you can write multiple conditions along with the where condition. Now let us write one more query. I want list of all customers who are from USA and are owners. So what do you think I should be doing here? I want list of all customers who are from USA and are owners. I want all the owners from USA. So I'll write select. Any idea what command I can use? Select star from customers. Yes, I have to use where country should be equal to USA, but I have one more condition. What is my condition? Contact title should also be owners. Yes, I can use and. I have two conditions, but this time I want both the conditions to be true. So what I'll do, I will use and contact title is equal to owner. I want list of all the customers whose country is USA and contact title is owner. Again, in this scenario also I have two conditions, but this time I want both the conditions to be true. So I will use and. So there are only two customers from USA who are owners. So if you look at contact title, you will have only owner, country, there will be only USA. So in case of and, all the conditions in your and statement should be true. In case of or, any one condition will be true. So it depends on your result, what kind of result you want. Based on that, you have to use or and. Just like how we talk, right? So I mean, if I want list of all the customers who are from USA or country or Germany or UK, we use or. When you want both the conditions to be true, you use and. Or is usually used on the same column. Or is always used on the same column. It's applied on country column. And cannot be used on same column, right? Because it does not make sense. So and is always used on different columns. Or is used on same column, whereas and is used on different columns. And both the conditions should be true, or any one condition will be true. That is difference between and or. So all these queries are there in the running notes along with the explanation. You can refer these running notes whenever you are practicing. Okay, so or and. So we know how to retrieve all rows from table using select star from table name. So what happens when you replace star with the list of column names? So if you want only selected columns from the table, then you have to replace star with the column names. If you want to filter rows, then you will use where command, where condition to filter the rows. If you have multiple conditions, you can use or if you want any one conditions to be true. In case of multiple conditions, if all the conditions has to be true, then you use and. Okay. Now let me go back to customers table. I'll go back to customers table. Now, say if you look at the name of the customers, there's a column called as contact name where names of the customers are updated, right? So here in the name, if you look at the name, it is all in random order, right? It's not in alphabetical order. There's M, there's A, there's T, C, H, F, M, L, E. So it's all in random order. Say I want to sort this column in alphabetical order. I want to sort this column in alphabetical order. In order to sort any column in alphabetical order, you have a command called order by. Order by is a command using which you can sort a column in ascending or descending order. Say if I want to sort this contact name in alphabetical order, I will write select star from table name. Table name is customers table. I want to sort a column. So after this I'll use order by. Order by, give the column name that you want to sort. I want to sort contact name column. So I will give order by contact name. Select star from which table? Customers table. I want to sort a column. I want to sort contact name. So I'll write order by name of the column that you want to sort. Order by, I want to sort contact name. So I'll write order by contact name. Now when I run this, if you look at contact name column, now it is sorted in alphabetical order, right? You will see name starting with A on the top, and then there's B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So it is all sorted in alphabetical order, and name starting with Z at the bottom. So if you want to sort any column in alphabetical order, you can use order by command. Can we sort from Z to A? Yes, you can do that. I'll tell you in some time how you can sort in reverse order. Now let me sort one more column. Say I want country names in alphabetical order. Right now it is all in random order, right? So I want to sort country in alphabetical order, A to Z. Then I will write select star from customers table, order by which column you want to sort. Order by, this time I want to sort country column, so I will use country, right? Run this. Now if you look at the country column, now country column is sorted in alphabetical order. You will see Argentina on the top, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, B, C, D, F, G, and then V at the bottom. So using order by, you can sort any column in ascending or descending order. Yes, customer ID was in the correct alphabetical order, it got changed, right? So if you don't use order by, if you just run select star from customers, if you see here, by default, customer ID is in alphabetical order. By default, customer ID is in alphabetical order. That is because of a reason customer ID is a primary key. So that we will study later. That is the reason it is by default. This column is in alphabetical order. So when they created the table, they have made this column in alphabetical order. That is why you will see customer ID in alphabetical order. When I just use select star from customers. But when I use order by, it is going to sort this column in alphabetical order. So the respective customer ID also changes, right? Say if you see here, Maria, customer ID is ALFKI. So that is the first customer ID. By default, customer ID is in alphabetical order. But if I sort contact name, Maria starts with M. So this row will move down. Right, so this row will move down because preference will be given to contact name, because I am explicitly mentioning to sort contact name in alphabetical order. So Maria will go down and name starting with A will appear on the top, and the customer ID of that particular name will appear in customer ID. So this order will also change. Does it make sense? So that is why you will see customer ID got changed when I use order by, because for that particular customer, respective customer ID should be displayed, right? So when I use order by, on which column I am applying order by, only that column will be sorted in alphabetical order. So rest of the values, all other columns will have the values for that particular row. Okay, is it clear? Any questions? Okay. So order by, it's not just for the alphabets. Order by can also be used for numbers. Let us go to some other table. Let me go to products table. Select star from products. This is one more table in Northwind which has list of products that company is selling. Here again, if you see, product ID is by default in correct order, right? So usually the first column, which is called as primary key, will be in correct order. So what is primary key we'll study later. So once I explain you about primary key, we'll understand this concept. Now there are 77 products in my products table. Say I want to sort unit price column. I want names of the products with less unit price on the top, and then it should increase. Product with the maximum price at the bottom. In simple terms, I want to sort unit price in correct order, that is ascending order. Products with the least price at the top, and then product with the maximum price at the bottom. So same command order by can be used to sort columns having numbers, not just alphabets. Query same, and write select star from which table? Products table, order by which column I want to sort? Order by unit price. Order by unit price. Now unit price is all in random order, right? But when I run this, now if you look at unit price, it will show product with the minimum price. There is a product ID 33 whose price is 2.5, and then this price will increase 4.5, 6, 7, 7.5 and so on, and product with the maximum price you will see at the bottom, 263.5, right? Product with the maximum price you will see at the bottom. So order by can be used for columns having numbers and also on the columns having alphabets. So this is by default in ascending order, A to Z or 1 to increasing order. You can also sort it in reverse order. So what if I want the opposite of this? I want product selling at the maximum price on the top and product with the minimum price at the bottom. Just reverse of this. So in case you want to sort a column in descending order, then I'll write select star from products, order by which column I want to sort? Unit price column. So this will by default it will sort in ascending order. If you want to sort in descending order, just type the word DESC. If you want to sort something in reverse order, you have to explicitly mention this word DESC. When you write DESC, it is going to sort unit price in descending order. You will see product with maximum price on the top, and then this will decrease. Product with minimum price at the bottom. So using DESC, you can sort in descending order. For ascending order, don't mention anything. Just write order by column name. Okay. I can do same thing for customers table. Let me go back to customers table. So if I want to sort contact name in descending order, Z on the top and A at the bottom, then same thing. Select star from customers table, order by which column? Contact name, but I want to sort in descending order. Contact name DESC. Contact name DESC. Right? So when I run this, now if you see contact name column is sorted in descending order. You will see name starting with Z on the top and then YVTS, name starting with A at the bottom. So you can sort in both ascending or descending order. By default it is ascending. If you want to sort something in descending order, then use the command DESC. Okay. Is it clear? Any questions in this? Alright. So that is about order by. You can also use where condition along with order by. Say if I want list of all customers from USA, at the same time I want to sort their name, then I will write select star from customers table. I have a condition here. What is my condition? Where contact name, where country should be equal to USA. At the same time I want to order contact name column. So if you have a condition, first comes the select statement, then comes your condition. In the end, you will always have order by. Right? So order by is always written in the end of your SQL statement. So this query is going to give me a list of only those customers from USA, and their names will be sorted in alphabetical order. When I run this, you will get only 13 rows. You will see only USA in the country column, and if you look at contact name, it is sorted in alphabetical order. Right? So you know what each command does. Only thing is you should know the order. First always select, then your condition, and in the end you will always write order by. Order by will be always written in the end no matter which command you are using. Okay, so that is about order by. Now next command we are going to learn is called as top command. So all these are small, very minor commands, simple commands to start with. So next command is called as top. Now let me go back to customers table. Select star from customers. It will give me a list of all the customers from customers table. Right? Now how many rows are there in customers table? There are 91 rows in my customers table. Right? There are 91 rows in my customers table. Say out of 91 rows, I want to pick only top 10 rows from customers table. I want to pick only top 10 rows from customers table. I don't want all 91. So usually what happens is in real time, here there are only 91 rows. So even if I do select star from customers, it gives me result in 1 or maximum 2 seconds. Not even 1, right? You get the result almost immediately, because there are only 91 rows. But in real time, your database might have millions of records, right? So there will be millions of records in the database. So when you do just select star from customers, it might take lot of time to fetch all those rows. If it is having like thousands of rows in a table, if I do select star from customer, it has to fetch all 1000 rows from the table, right? So that might take longer. So your query will take longer to fetch all the rows from a table. So in that case, so I don't want to pick up all the rows. I want only top few rows from the table. So if you want only top few rows from table, you can use the top command. You can use top command. Top is a command using which you can pick top few rows from table. So I want only top 10 rows from table. From customers table, I want to pick only top 10 rows. I will write select top 10. I want only top 10 rows. I'll write top 10 star from which table? From customers table. Select top 10. If I want only 10 rows from customers table, I'll write top 10 star from customers table. Now when I run this, you will get only 10 rows from customers table. Here if you see, look at the bottom right corner, there are only 10 rows, right? So it is going to pick up only first 10 rows from customers table. So if you don't want to use select star from customer, especially when it is having lot of rows, then you can use top command and pick up only top few rows from your table. You can use any number here. If I want only top 5, then I can write select top 5 star from customers table. Select top 5 star from customers table. So this will give me top 5 rows. If you see, number of rows is 5, so it will give me top 5 rows from customers table. So any table, if you want only top few rows, then you can use this command, top command. Top and mention number of rows you want. So this is especially used when you want to see what is there in a table, but you don't want to use select star from table name when it is having many rows. So in that case, you can use this command. So top command actually has two options. One is to use direct numbers, which will give you number of rows from the table. When I say top 10, it is going to pick up top 10 rows from customers table. So one is to give the numbers. Other is you can also get the number of rows in terms of percentage. Right now I'm giving numbers, so it is going to pick top 5 or top 10 rows, top 15 rows from table. You can also give it in terms of percentage, which means you can write I want top 5% of customers from customers table, or top 10% of customers from customers table, top 15% of customers from customers table. So there are two options. Either you can give direct numbers, or you can also get number of rows in terms of percentage. Say if I want top 15% of customers from customers table, I want in terms of percentage. I want top 15% of customers from customers table. I will write select top 15, just include the word percent, star from customers table. Select top 15. So if you want in terms of percentage, then include this word percent. If you want just number, then don't write anything, just write top and number of rows you want. If you want number of rows in terms of percentage, then top number of percentage you want and then include the word percent star from customers table. When I run this, how many rows I'm getting? I'm getting 14 rows. Let us calculate. How many rows are there in customers table? There are 91 rows. 15% of 91, so into 0.15 is 13.65. So this will be rounded off to highest value. 13.65 is 14. So you will see 14 rows in your result. So it is going to calculate percentage of total number of rows. So since I want 15% of total number of customers, so 91 into 0.15. So you'll get 14 rows in your result. Right, so top is a command using which you can select top few rows from table, either in terms of numbers or in terms of percentage. You can also use where condition along with top. Say if I want top 5 customers from USA, then I'll write select top 5 star from which table? Customers table, but I don't want all customers. I have a condition here. What is my condition? Where country is equal to USA. where country is equal to USA. Select top 5 from customers table whose country is USA. Now when I run this, it is going to pick up top 5 rows from customers table. Now you will get 5 rows, but if you look at the country column, you will have only USA in the list. So it is going to pick up top 5 customers from USA. So you can use where condition like how you normally do along with top. Right? So top is a command using which you can pick top few rows from table. Right? So we have used where condition. Where is for condition to filter rows. You can use and or when you have multiple conditions. Order by is command which is used to sort columns in ascending or descending order. Top is a command when you want n number of rows from a table. Right, so that is the top command. Okay, so next command that we are going to learn is about in command. In is one more command in SQL. So what does the in command do? Now let me go back to customers table. Select star from customers. Select star from customers. So it is giving me all 91 rows. Now say I have a condition. I want right now there are all 91 customers, but I don't want all 91 customers. Again, I have a condition. I want list of customers whose country is either equal to USA or UK, Canada, France and Spain. I want list of customers whose country is either equal to USA, UK, Canada, France or Spain. Now which command I can use for this condition? Any idea? Something which we studied some time back. So I'll write select star from customers or, right? I can use or. Since it is applied on the same column, I want list of customers whose country is either equal to USA or UK or Canada or France. I will use or. I will write select star from customers where country is equal to USA or country equal to UK or country equal to Canada or country equal to France or country equal to Spain. Let us do order by so we can clearly see the result. Order by country. So country column gets sorted in ascending order. So this should give me list of all the customers who are residing in any one of this country. Right? So when I run this, I'll get 39 rows. So you will see Canada, France, Spain, UK and USA. You will not see any other country in the list. But if you look at the query, it's very lengthy, right? Every time I have to write column name is equal to value and then write or, column name is equal to value or, column name is equal to value. So this query is very lengthy because every time I have to write column name, value and or. So if I have to include one more country in the list, say I want Germany also, then again I will have to write or country is equal to Germany. Country equal to Germany. Now when I run this, I'll get Germany also in the list. Now it is 50 rows. 50 rows. You will see Germany also in the list. But again, this query is very lengthy. Even though I am getting the desired result, writing so many conditions is lengthy because every time I have to write column name and value or. So this query, there's one more way of writing this query. So in this method, you don't have to write column names multiple times, or you don't have to use or multiple times. Same query can be written like this, especially when you have multiple conditions. I will write select star from which table? Customers table, where country, instead of or, I write where country in, and then give the list inside bracket USA, UK, Canada, Spain, France, and Germany. Now you can use order by in the end. Order by country. Order by country. Now this is easy to write, right? If you look at the second one, so I can avoid writing column names too many times. And I don't have to use or also. So in is equivalent to your or command. But it is easy to write, especially when you have more than two conditions. When you have more than two conditions, instead of writing this big lengthy query, you can use in, where country in any of this. Now it is going to give me same result. I am going to get same 50 rows when I run this query. Right? You will get same 50 rows. You will get Canada, France, Germany, Spain, UK and USA. Result is same, but this one is easy to write because I just have to include the list inside bracket. Right? When country in, and then give the list inside bracket instead of writing or every time. Right? So either you can use or can be used only when you have two conditions, you can use or, but if there are more, then it is better to use in. That is one advantage of using in command. There is one more advantage of using in. So I want, let me go back to customers table with all 91 rows. So I want list of all the customers from customers table, but I don't want customers from USA or UK. All other countries I want except USA or UK. I want to exclude only these two countries from my result, which means I have to include all other countries in my in, right? There are so many countries. If I leave only USA and UK, I need to include Germany, Mexico, Sweden, France, Spain, Canada, Argentina, Switzerland, Brazil. So all these countries should be Austria. All these countries should be included in my list, which makes this query very lengthy because I have to sit and scroll and pick the countries except USA and UK, and I have to include that country in my list. It's not easy, right? Complicated. But the countries that I want to exclude are only two. Countries which I want to include are more. I think there are 15 plus. So instead of telling SQL what all countries I want in my result, I can also tell SQL what I don't want. That is easy in this case, right? Because countries that I want to exclude are only two, and countries that I have to include, there are many, 15 plus. So instead of telling SQL what I want, I'll tell SQL what I don't want. I'll tell SQL don't give me US and UK, rest of the countries you give me in the result. So when you have a condition where what you want to exclude is less than what you have to include, then you can write a query like this. Select star from which table? Customers table, where country, instead of in, I will use not in, where country not in, what all countries I don't want in my result? USA, UK. Let us do order by. order by country, just to see the result. If you sort, it is easy to identify, it is easy to check if US and UK are skipped. So along with in, I can use not in if I want to skip something from my result. So instead of giving list of countries that I want, I can tell SQL list of countries that I don't want. Now it is going to give me list of all the customers whose country is not equal to USA or UK. Now when I run this, out of 91, I will get 71 rows. And if you look at the country column, you will have all other countries except USA and UK. So you have Germany, Italy, it is in alphabetical order, so I can easily check. Sweden, Switzerland, after Switzerland, it is directly gone to V. Right, so it is directly gone to V. You don't have any customers from USA and UK. So that is one more advantage of using in. You can exclude something from your result by using not in. Right, so it is replacement for or. One advantage is it is easy to write. You can avoid writing lengthy queries. One more advantage is when you want to exclude something from your result, then you can use not in. Right, in and not in. Okay, in and not in. Instead of or, you can use in and not in. Now SQL is not case sensitive. So that is one more advantage. It is not a case sensitive language. You can use any case. It does not matter. I can use uppercase S or lowercase s. Does not matter. Your query will still work. You can use any case in SQL. It is not a case sensitive language. Okay, why are we using order by in the end? No, it is not mandatory. Why I used order by is, let me run it without order by. Let me just run this part of the query without order by. So when I run, it is very difficult to identify the result, right? I want to know if USA and UK are skipped. So if it is not in alphabetical order, then you have to go through each and every row and see if there is no USA and UK. So if I sort, then I know it is in alphabetical order. You can clearly see the result. After S, it has directly gone to V. So U is skipped. That is why I sorted, but it is not mandatory. This is difficult to understand. So that is the reason I sorted in alphabetical order. Okay. So that is about in command. So next, you're going to learn about comments in SQL. What is a comment? Comment is when you don't want to execute any particular query. So it is there in all the languages. Any programming language also it is there, right? VB script or Java, C, C++. When you don't want to run any particular lines, any particular line in your editor window, you can comment that line. So in all other languages it is widely used. In SQL not very widely used, but still I'll tell you how to comment a line in SQL. In Java or VB script we use it in all the scripts, but here not very widely used, but I'll tell you how you can include comments in SQL. Comments are used for two reasons. When you don't want to execute any particular SQL statement, you can comment it. Or comments can also be used when you want to provide information about any select statement. Double hyphen is used as comment in SQL. So anything followed by double hyphen is treated as comment and it will not be executed. Let me clear this window. Okay, I'll delete all the commands that I have written. So if I write select star from customers, hit the execute button, I'll get the result for this. command, right? I'll get 91 rows. Now, if I comment this line, which means if I include double hyphen before this query, I'll just include double, just write double hyphen before this query, you will see this line turns green. Right? So this line turns green, which means now this line is treated as comment. This line is treated as comment. Now if I press execute button, there's nothing. You will not get any result. It just says command completed successfully. There's no result because this line is treated as comment. So whatever is followed after double hyphen is treated as comment in SQL and it will not be executed. So if you don't want to run any particular query, you can use double hyphen. That is one use. It can also be used when you want to provide information about this query. So that will be just for information and not for execution, right? So I want to write what this below query does. So I can write a comment. Just write double hyphen. So whatever you write after double hyphen will not be executed. So I can write my text here. Below query fetches all the records from customers table in Northwind database. Now this is just for information, whatever I have written, and not for execution. This is not an SQL query, right? So this is just for information for the user to know what this below query does. So for that also I can use comments. So I can just write double hyphen and whatever is followed or written after double hyphen will be in green. It is treated as comment. Now this line will not be executed. When I click on execute, I am going to get result for select star from customers. This will be treated as comment and it will not be executed. So you can use comments either to when you don't want to run any particular query, or you can also use it when you want to give information about any particular query. So double hyphen is used as comments in SQL. Okay. So that is about comments in SQL. Next command we are going to learn is called as between command. Now what is between command? Let me go to any of the e-commerce website. Let me go to Amazon. I'll go to Amazon and search for cell phone. I'll search for cell phone. Yeah, click on cell phones. Now it gives me list of all the cell phones that Amazon is selling. Right? But I don't want all the cell phones. I want to apply filter. I'm looking for cell phones whose price is greater than $100 but say less than some amount. Let us first. Okay. So right now it is giving me list of all the cell phones that Amazon is selling. But I have a condition here. I don't want all phones. I have a price constraint. I'm looking for phones whose price is greater than 100 but less than 150. So I can see a filter on the left side. So there is a price range. I want cell phones which fall in this range, 100 to 150. So when I click on this, it is going to give me list of only those phones whose price is greater than 100 but less than 150. Right? So you'll see 143, 133, 109 and so on. But why it is, yeah, one second, let me go click on go. Okay, right? So it will give me all the phones greater than 100 but less than 150. So when you select such filter, query with between command gets executed. Right? So between is used for range. When you have a range of values to select, you can use between command. So I'll tell you how between works and how you can select list of rows which fall in particular range. So it is already time. So I'll stop here, and between command we will continue next week. So if I want only selected rows which fall in certain range, then I can use this command called between. So next SQL class will be on Saturday, that is 29th of September. September 29th, same time you will have the next SQL class where I'll continue with between command, and then we will learn some more commands in SQL. So today we have learned many: order by, top, in, or, and. Right? Homework, yes, homework for you would be to practice these commands, right? So usually what we tell our students is practice all these commands on your own, right? So you can apply it on different columns on this table. You can also use on different tables which are there in the Northwind database. So you need to practice select command, where, in, and or, and or, in, order by, top. So these are the commands that you need to practice before the next class. So if you practice, next class will be easy for you. Right? So just play back the video, pause and practice the same thing. So that is the best way to learn SQL. Okay. So any questions in today's session? Anyone is having any questions? All right. If there are no questions, we'll wind up for today and we'll continue again next week. Right? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.